Hello. It's been a while. Of course, we're gonna have to give me a second to plug the stream or make sure that I am streaming. Wonderful. Link copied. And done. Good. What's up, Butter Shorts? Welcome in. So since the last stream, I guess the only major thing that I've done is I worked on the double jump. If you remember before, it was like this like there was a burst of air from the back fan, and that was cool, but it looked weird. I never could get the keyframes to work properly, but now the double jump is just a crispy flip. Oh, and I did work on the dodge a little bit, just the animation. I haven't really done anything. I don't. I have not streamed like the past 6 or 7 days, or I guess yeah, the last week I could say. Been a little busy. Was out of town, and then I got rid of the idle finger movement that I set up, which is okay. But I'm wondering what I could work on. So you shouldn't be able to crouch if you're aiming at all. So I'll make it so that if you are crouching... does this have grind rails? I don't know. I have been thinking about the navigation. I drew up, or started to write a document about what I want this game to be. And I'm taking some, like, I want it to be a bit of a platformer. I don't know if he's going to be able to, like, swing or fly like Spider-Man. A grappling hook would be cool, but I have to think about how all that would work. And then he's not even, I gotta bulk him out some more. Like, I gotta put stuff on his forearms. I gotta see. Alright, dodge. Crouch. You cannot crouch. Sprinting and aiming. Slide. I believe this one is for... yeah. Crouch. And then we'll have a chip in here just for interruptions. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. So just open a chip. I usually label my chips this for interruptions. Willy's Winter Wonderland. Man, lots of W's. If I got some time, I'll check it out. I think someone's supposed to be showing up soon, though, so I gotta... Oh, thank you, Alex. Welcome in. Actually, I'll just call this interrupt. And we'll put a node, no port, and I will essentially move this stuff into here. Alright, and then we're gonna move these wires to here, and then this to here as well. It's been going well, Alex. I gotta say, no complaints. Dodging, aiming. So now we're just gonna plug these guys into here. So for this game, I'm taking some inspiration from the new Star Wars game, Jedi Survivor. I like a lot of stuff it does. Also a little bit of Tron Legacy, I think it was, if any of you guys played that. But the combat, it's hard for me not to think of Spider-Man. Alright, so now if I crouch, it stops. Tron Evolution, that's what it was. Thank you, Damon. Uprising was the TV show, right? I don't like that. So if you're aiming, it shouldn't even let me slide. Oh, thank you, Better Shorts. I appreciate the support. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm thinking I gotta see why the conflict's not working. Because I know R3 is kind of, or sprint, is its own input. So I think I gotta get rid of the line I just did. We're gonna keep this at 3. And to enter crouch, if you press R3 and you're not otherwise aiming, dodging, or sprinting, you'll enter crouch. But for this parameter, it's if you're sorry, if you're not sprinting, dodging, aiming, and your movement is greater than 2 meters a second, and you press R3, then you'll enter the slide. What is that? Why is there a line from any of this to this? That's a little weird. Okay, I guess I'll keep that for now. So this one kind of has to be, it doesn't care. This one has to keep in mind if you're sprinting or not. And if you're sprinting, I think it's gonna... I don't know. What could I work on? I was working on the dodge a little bit. I did get some directional stuff. I'm wondering though, I also have prototype on there because I like how satisfying the movement is. Oh, you're sparring. Jump scared by something. Oh wait, I think I know what you might be talking about. Oh, congrats, Butter Shorts. So I want the dodge in the air to be a lot more responsive, almost like it cuts. So where's my general movement? Land, sprint. This one is dodge. Look how I love it when the logic is reasonably neat. Road to 100. Yes, sir, Butter Shorts. Road to 1,000. Do I stop at 100? Give me 1 sec. Is it Mick, or should I call you SDH? Whatever you prefer. I am not sure. I did that logic a while ago. I did logic on another project that was similar, where it was crouch and slide, and the slide would essentially happen if you triggered crouch while running. And from the slide, if you were still pressing the sprint button while sliding, you would just do the slide and go back to running. But if you let go, or were not pressing the sprint button by the end of the slide, it would go full into the crouch. But if you were standing still and press the crouch button, you would just crouch. So I kind of did a rough version of that, but there's some other parameters to keep in mind about aiming and whatnot. And then I got to think about what my D-pad does. Oh, that's awesome, Butter Shorts. I needed to do celebrations. Direction animation, SFX. Alright, the rotation chip will be dependent on two things. So we need a state, right? What are my two states? I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to Puppet Interface. And we want the output of being touching ground, right? So I know touching ground looks like a 100% thing, but after some messing around with logic, there is a fade in, fade out, and I want hard cutoffs. So to do that, I just grab a calculator, plug the on ground to operand, and if this is greater than, if this is greater than 0, then we assume he's fully on the ground or in contact, right? And if he's fully on the ground, we are going to plug that into an active port. And our active port is usually B. And we'll power this rotator that stops his rotation. So theoretically, it should still work. Right, so if I dodge backward, I stay mostly backward. Good, solid. Oh man, butter shorts, that would suck. But now we're gonna make one that oh Jesus. Parameters, SFX. Okay, we otherwise don't touch. So I'm wondering if this can just be a rocket rotator, or maybe even, let's try a keyframe at first and see if I can make this a let's max it out. It did not feel responsive, so we're going to delete that, and we're going to try a rocket rotator. And a rocket rotator, for those of you that don't know, rotates whatever in the direction that it is moving. So we got to go ahead, if we have the tweak menu open, we can see the direction of the gizmo. So I'm going to point that forward because that's the direction I want him facing. I'm going to increase the speed, increase the damping. I don't know, butter shorts. We're going to max this out. Stay upright. Most of the time, it doesn't matter for puppets because puppets kind of have their own built-in stay upright as long as you don't have them toggled to not movable. But just to be safe, we're going to decrease the strength in Y. That's the up and down axis. Typically. And we'll power this by A. And did I max it out? Good. So now, if I'm in the air, Alright, now I think we're going to try an opposite thing. So if this is less than 1, we're going to assume we're off the ground. And we're just going to switch these around. Give me 1 sec. Alright. Let's see if that worked. I hope it did. Oh, I'm stuck dodging. Why am I stuck dodging? Good. Have you guys... Oh, have I not shown the music? Oh, I might show some music then. Rocket, rotator. No, this is off ground. Jesus. Air dodge. I should just call it air dodge. Air rotation. Alright, so I have a chip for rotation. Now for animation, the animation also is kind of split on the direction. If you're on the ground, it does full keyframes, right? So maybe I have another chip that just does animation. That's what this is called. And then in this chip, we'll have a similar deal to this. Actually, we'll have the same inputs exactly, just because I don't want to make it confusing. We're gonna turn off grid snap, open another chip, throw all this in a chip, and we'll call this on ground. Just grab everything reasonably easily, excuse me. Oh, and then we'll see which one. If the air rotation is B, we want on ground to be A. So we'll power on ground here, do a quick check to make sure that it still works. Good. But now it looks like parameters, or I gotta make sure whether or not we're disabling procedural animation. Sorry about the sound. Alright, now for the dodge or parameters, we're also going to disable procedural. So now I should just like basic pose midair. We're going to mute SFX for now. Parameters. Oh, I see. I think when I worked on the double jump, it's messing with the... Yeah, I decreased the puppet rotation speed mid-air. I think it's to 1 degree, 100. Let's make it 0, because 0 I can override with logic pretty easily. I think we could find a different sound. Oh, but the sound might be dependent on if you're on the ground or not. Let's undo that change that I did. Alright, so am I mid? I should be turning off the jump animation mid-air. Am I springy or something? Hang on. Let's go to my upper body. Springiness is at 0, but let's make sure nothing is animating that. Ah, something is animating my springiness. So if I pull my cords over here. No. No. Ah, it's one of these. Alright, now there's nothing moving a springiness, so hopefully... Alright. So for the air dodge, I think I'm gonna try to make it a pretty straightforward animation. So I think I'm just gonna use the action recorder actually. And make sure we're in keyframe mode. Hello, Hunter. And we wanna like, I don't know, the pelvis or the hips, I usually try to not touch them too much if I don't have to. But I will start with them like that, just so I can have a basic frame of reference. And then I'm gonna grab this thing, because now I immediately have some channels I can work with. And I'm gonna turn off grid snap. It's a good dodge pose. I kind of immediately start moving, so we're gonna kind of go off of that. So let's... Is X-ray on? Or is the invisible wire still on? Yeah, let's turn that off. I don't mind the chest being pointed forward, so I think I am going to have to rotate the hips. That's okay. Now to do clean hip rotations, I usually center the grid to the hips, just so that... No, yeah. So if I rotate them, I rotate on a solid axis by 45 degrees, so it's not too crazy. I know this looks kind of funny. Just bear with me. Alright. Let's see how that looks. Just going to power this like this. Right, for now, yeah, we're going to put it on loop. Now I see mid-frame. It's already able to go back. I kind of want to show you guys the music, to be honest. What's up, Hunter? So we're gonna quick save this. And I think I have the bot menu somewhere. Look how cool I thought I was. I made this whole thing. I just watched Into the Spider-Verse, if you couldn't tell. You see how cool I thought I was? There's no menu? Does this have a... No. Where's my menu? I think I called it Eerie... Yeah, that's what I called it. It's a nice little loop. Yeah, that was it. It's a nice little loop. Does this one have the key change? Oh man. 2020 is when I made this. That's crazy. There we go. That's what I was trying to get to. I made a whole start menu for bot. See my camera transitions? Oh, I called the robot WI work in progress. I can't go back. I can't go back. Thank you, Alex. Hang on. Is there... Or where's the genealogy for this thing? Ah, yes, I did have the thing. Was it playable in any capacity? Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Oh, wait. Did I get rid of the spider? Oh. Nope. I definitely should not put that in there because it's not... I mean, if I get meta with it, yeah, technically. Can I see it there? Yeah, look at that character trophy. This is before I discovered camera rigs. It's a cool little sci-fi vibe. I am proud of this music. I should make more of this music. I like synth. You see his foot glitching out, or his toe, his left toe? Yeah, that's why I remade him, because I did not There was so many little stuff like that where I was like, I don't know what's wrong. If I press start, what happens? Nothing. Wow. You see how cool that cover photo is? Who? Look at that. I was trying to go crazy. But this is, yeah, the new robot. I don't know why his head is going back like that. Now, I'm wondering if there's something physical or if it's the joint itself. Oh, Jesus. Let me make sure. Non-collidable. There's eyes collidable. Good. I'm wondering what else there could be. Is it? Don't tell me I didn't do that. I know I did the head already. Yeah. I don't know why his head is doing that, but I guess let's go back in that animation. That initial pose, let's make it a little more hero-y. I'm gonna see what knee he favors to be forward in his superhero landing. He favors his left knee, so we'll have him lead with that one again. Oh. Always gotta be in keyframe mode. So yeah, we're gonna exaggerate that pose just a little bit. Looks pretty graceful. I'm gonna push his head. And then let's turn on puppet mirror. Then I don't know what his hand pose yet. And then I don't know how the reason I'm not touching his head. Now I'm wondering if I do a slow power on, will that be good? Or should I'm wondering if I could come from a jump pose. I think if I put this in an action or a timeline, I actually can get it to fade in, fade out. I can. Okay, let's take this back out. Because if this is a timeline, I should just be able to do it all in here. Save myself some time. But I think what we're really going to do is just not trim the animation. Yes, light as air, dense as high. Dang. I'm more interested in like the exit animation. So I guess I'm okay with his feet being a little bent. You know, he's not. I think it's funny that he's a little like not perfect or quirky. It's like oh, just missed it, just by a hair. It would be perfect otherwise. I really don't know what's going on with this though. Because I feel like that's a big part of it. Like what looks good, what doesn't look good. Ooh, there we go. I think that helps a little bit. But we want to start from more of a jump position. So let's see about grabbing this so that I can see it. Right, and I'm going to copy all of these. Where's the playhead? I really only need a second, so let's trim that down. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I don't need a lot of stuff. All right, let's copula these, move them just into halfway. And the initial pose is probably going to be closer to like the midair jump pose, right? So we are going to turn on puppet mirror. And then I'm going to tap it so that way we get more of a realistic puppet mirror. Cool with that. Is this puppet mirror? I guess it is. Yeah, that's where we start generally. Sorry. And then yeah, he's gonna quickly like yeah, that's what I want. And then I kind of want him to exit back to a normal pose. So I'm gonna copy these again. And then grab all these, change them. And then how long is this? 136. Oh, we could take much more time. Why is my head so weird? Okay, I think we're going to increase the dodge distance a little because I want it to feel a little more impactful. First one, 12. Let's change it to 16. Whoa. Now I'm wondering, I believe it's exiting of its own accord, right? Yeah, as soon as this timeline is done, and this timeline is only 23 seconds long. So let's get rid of this. And we're going to change it. See if I can make it once this thing is done. Because I know the logic will keep running. We want, I guess, yeah, let's give it a second. So let's close that up to a second. And once the animation is finished, it'll be finished. Oh, I took that. Hello? On-end trigger. Are we not reaching the end? Did we not reach the end? We should have. Actually, okay, so if that's where it stopped, we're gonna change it to there. And try it again. I don't like how sudden the stop is, so I think I'm going to try to decrease the speed or the damping. Let's go 95. I just don't. His head movement is so weird. I don't know what's triggering that. Do you tell me you guys see it too? Like I think it even happens when I hit the ground and I run. It's like his head bobs a little bit extra. And then I think if I sprint, you really see. Yeah. Something's going on here. Something in the logic is a little. Alright, I guess one thing we can do is find a better sound, because the... You already know, small motor brake. That's not bad, but there are always more options. He was built a little airheaded. Seriously, I don't know what's going on. Kind of like that. But I also want it to sound like a burst of air, so... So not, maybe not a mechanical start and stop. What is it? It could be in dramatic effects and explosions. Is that what I'm looking for? Eh, that sounds more like something breaking. Oh wait. I know that's aggressive, but just bear with me. I'm probably gonna. No, that's too aggressive. Oh, I kind of like that. We're gonna mess with. Now let's keep the lower. Let's just make it quiet. How quiet? Okay, we could pitch it up just a little bit. Definitely gonna change that to sustain though, because it's like a controlled burst. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. I gotta do some thinking. I also gotta figure out why his head is like that. I don't know what's going on. If you play Dreams, if you have any ideas, please let me know what you think is causing the springiness in his head to affect or to be active all the time. What's up, Chrome Colossus? And then I gotta make his double jump logic based so that when he touches a ledge, it'll refund it, so you can keep doing it. Thank you guys for joining. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you have any feedback, go ahead and comment in this video. And the screen is shaking. I think it's because... Okay, the screen is shaking because I added screen shake if you fall for too long. And whatever inputs is not reading that I hit the ground. But yeah, I got plenty to work on. So until next time, guys, have a great day. Oh, sorry, Chrome. It's just... is not hitting today. Don't worry. There'll be another stream soon. Thank you for joining, though. I appreciate it. Oh, I need to do... Okay, next stream, I will animate the bye-bye wave.